Oh, hello, YouTubers. It's your girl Indom, and I'm here to do your daily readings for today, June 21st, 2018. Now, I am playing around with the go lives between Instagram and Facebook, and well, no, I haven't done Facebook yet. Instagram and YouTube, just trying to see what works out best. Pretty much what I'm trying to do is satisfy my customers. Customers are, putting in requests on what they would like to see. So that's what I'm doing. I'm playing around with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a live reading here on YouTube and see how this goes. So then I can start making decisions on what I'm going to stick to in the future. Whoops. All right. So just for the YouTubers that are new, the way that I do my readings is that I do them by earth, air, water, and fire, and by the elements, and based on where your astrological sign falls under, that's the element that you're gonna listen to. Okay, so what is going on here? All right, let's start with air. Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. What do we have for today? 6/21/18 for air signs. All right, air signs. Here we go. All right, so the focal point for today is the Nine of Wands. Okay, so it's almost like you've been working hard, you've been planning, you've been putting things into action, you've been planting seeds, and oh wow, okay. So you've been planting seeds, air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libras. You guys have been planting seeds, and it's almost like you can see the finish line. It's like you can smell it, you can touch it, you're almost there. Okay, so for today, you do have the moon in reverse, meaning you're not. I don't feel that you are in tune with your being. Almost want to tell one of you guys, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libras, and remember that this is a general reading. So I am speaking to 3 different signs, and it also depends on, whose energy I'm picking up, if any. So for today, I can definitely tell that you guys have not, I almost feel like telling someone that you are not in tuned spiritually. You have not, with this moon in reverse, I almost want to say that you are spiritually wrecked today. If you can spend some time tonight and just meditate, pray, spend an extra, I'm gonna say 7 minutes within your prayer, and just try to align yourself in a way where you can feel more at ease and more confident spiritually. Okay, for your action for today, you do have the 7 of Cups. It is in reverse. Okay, so normally, right side up, I will tell you, you have a lot of options. Emotionally, you have a lot of options, which could be good and it could be bad, because actually, because it's reversed here, right? What I'm getting is that this is actually a good thing. It's almost like you don't have all these options to play around with. It's almost like you already chose. Um, and emotionally, because you've chosen, you're now, at least you know where you're going. The choice has been made. So now you're just looking at, okay, what changes do I need? How do I manifest? How do I create so that I can reach my goals? and the goals being what you already chosen, okay? But let's remember that you do have the moon in reverse. So I want you to take some time today, and I want you to meditate. I want you to pray to the, again, Indom works with any and all religions. Um, Whoever you speak to, whoever your greater power is, spend some time with them today, and write. If you can write, that would be great. Once you write, I want you to just fold it and put it away. And tomorrow, I would like for you to sit in at nighttime and open up that letter. Whatever the letter, the post-its, whatever it was that you wrote, read it tomorrow at nighttime. Okay? Now you do have the lovers in reverse. So by having the lovers in reverse, I'm going to definitely tell you that if you have walked out, in my air signs, my Gemini, Aquarius, and Libras, I get the feeling that you are walking out. You understand me? You're walking out of a relationship. I don't see cheating. This is not what this is about. But I do see an ending of a relationship. Again, if you remember your focal point, you have the Nine of Wands. It's almost like the fire is pretty much done. Okay, you've put in work. Like I said in the beginning of your reading, you've put in the work, you've planted seeds, but you're just a step away from completion. Is there hope? Yes. Number one factor, I mean, all of your cards are in reverse air signs. So we can flip them. Okay, so that's that 1% that's still left between the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands, right? There's still hope here in a relationship sense. I just need you to start meditating, and figure out through meditation. That's what's gonna give you the answer to how you're gonna go about pursuing the decisions that you have made. Okay. But again, if, in a relationship standpoint, there are two people involved, right? So it's you and your partner. So this means that the other person can also influence the outcomes. Make sense? They could come back and, prove that they've changed, or, whatever the case is. If this is work, though, I'm going to tell you, you might as well just resign, just walk away. If you feel like you are being threatened to be fired, just start working on your resume. Maybe that's, remember how I said tonight, start working and writing? Maybe that's one thing that you can meditate and start writing on if this is a work-related issue. Because you're just a step away from being let go or from you walking out. Okay? Again, this all depends. There are still options here, okay? Even though the Seven of Cups in reverse does tell me that you've made a decision or that you see what's coming, you're clear, right? Again, the Seven of Cups right side up, this man is turning his back on me. So it's almost like he's so distracted on all these options here. But because you are in reverse, it means the opposite. Makes sense? So I see this man now looking at me. Face forward. You already know what you want. You have your eyes on the prize kind of deal, right? Excuse me. All right, I'm going to give you guys some clarifiers. Let's see. Yeah. And I'll go with this one. Yes. Okay, well, this is good. So we have here that you have to be patient, which makes sense because, again, all of your cards are in reverse, guys. So there are options that you just need to be focused a little bit more. And here is the clarifier reminding you to invest in your spirit. Remember what I told you with the moon in reverse. I need you to invest in your spirit and be patient. Let things unfold, okay? It's okay if you want to take a step back. Because like I said, with the Lovers card, what I get with the Lovers card in reverse, at least in this reading, I don't see cheating, and this is you, my air signs, my Gemini, Aquarius, and Libras. And of course, this is a general reading, so this could be done to you as well. Regardless of whether it's you to them or them to you, you're gonna know that, okay? When you see this reading. But remember, I told you there's no cheating. It's almost like you're walking out, or your partner feels like walking out. We have the Nine of Wands. It's almost like we want to give up, right? It's a possibility. Um, but there's still hope. So if you invest in your spirit and you be patient, let it be that, you're waiting for your partner to do something, or you have to figure out something to get your partner back, or to stabilize your relationship again. Just be patient, okay? But you have to definitely keep dancing. And again, I think this is so interesting. You have the moon in reverse here, but in the future, as we move forward, you see the moon right side up. Isn't that pretty? I like that. So, and again, this is your clarifier for the Lovers card. So I definitely do see some reconciliation in the future. Um, Depending on how dedicated and how focused you are, and how much you invest into your spiritual life, it will determine how soon you can start seeing reaping benefits. Okay, my air signs, I'm going to give you your positive affirmation for the day. Yep. See, we have choice. That is your positive affirmation for the day. Choice. Isn't it interesting? Throughout this whole reading, we've been talking about your Seven of Cups in reverse. It's almost like you've made your decision and now you're trying to figure things out. But as you question, just be patient, invest in your spirit. And for the keep dancing is just a clarification that things are probably gonna reconciliate with your relationship. That's not the vibes I get with work though. Okay, I almost feel like they're two different readings, because like if I do this reading on a career point of view, this is not what I get. If I'm looking at this as a career reading, I would tell you keep dancing, meaning keep going outward, keep sending out those resumes. If you've been let go, accept it, deal with whatever emotional turmoil being fired or being let go brings to you, but keep going. Okay? Because again, if you are unemployed, or if you don't have a job right now, or if your business is slow, or whatever the case is, career wise, remember you do have the Nine of Wands as your focal point, which means that something is about to come into completion. You're literally just a step away. You just have to figure it out. So make your choice. All right. All right, my air signs. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'm gonna move forward with water signs. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Your focal point. You have death in reverse. That's good. Right? Well, sometimes you actually do want death to be right side up. Well, you have the moon as well. Air signs just had the moon sign, but they had it in reverse. So, what do we have here? For your focal point today, death is in reverse. So let's talk about bringing things to life. I see, wow. I have this, oh my God, I have this thought of pregnancy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I see pregnancy. It's almost like, we're gonna bring to life something. I feel like someone is gonna get pregnant. You're gonna be extremely um protective with this Four of Pentacles. You're extremely protective of this pregnancy. Um, oh my God, this is um, wow. Okay, let me let me gather myself. Hold on. Wow. I literally see your pregnancy. I see your belly. For those of you guys that are pregnant, I need you to be extremely protective. Although you already are, I definitely think that you absolutely are. But I almost feel like there's outside energies that don't want this new life to come about. This is what they want, but unfortunately for them, you do have the death card in reverse. The moon, you have the moon card as your action, and through moon, as many of you guys may know, and in case you don't, the moon pretty much resembles fertility. We're talking about mom and dad um, praising uh, your pregnancy. But see, this is the card. This is what's concerning me. The Ace of Pentacles. This is my hesitation right here. So for the future, you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, right? Now, if we would have had the Ace of Pentacles right side up, I would tell you we're gonna win. It's almost, this is what I would tell you, right? The pregnancy that we are protecting so much, you're now serving. You're raising it, right? But it's in reverse. So what I want to tell you is that I want you to be absolutely focused and devoted to this pregnancy. You hear me? Whether you're the mom or the dad, I need you, what is being wished upon you, the outside energies that are trying to infiltrate this pregnancy and this celebration of new life is not good. It is not for this life to make it. Through this Ace of Pentacles, if this was in right side up, I would tell you that you would probably lose the pregnancy. It's almost like, the gateways to heaven. That's what I would tell you, but it is in reverse. So I do think that you are gonna bring life. I almost feel like someone is going to give birth today, and you're gonna have a very troubled delivery. I'm so sorry. Wow, this is a very heavy reading, guys. I'm really sorry about this, but for my water signs, my Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, if you are the dad and your significant other goes into labor, I need you to be extremely supportive and protected. Be protective. I can even see that maybe it's a mistake that a nurse or a doctor is gonna make. Maybe somebody's gonna oversee the fact that, I don't know, mom pressure dropped or something along those lines. There is an outside energy, so it's not mom and dad. It's an outside energy. So if anyone is gonna give birth today, I want you to definitely be in prayer. I want you to be in peace and be extremely alert. Oh my God, I even have a headache doing this reading. Someone's life is gonna be challenged today. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. This is a very heavy reading. But with the Ace of Pentacles, although normally the Ace of Pentacles is a good thing, I'm glad that it's in reverse, because like I said, if it was right side up, what's bringing my attention with this Ace of Pentacles is the doors to heaven. That's what I'm seeing, okay? That's what I'm seeing, but it is in reverse. So we are going to be okay, and the Death card is definitely in reverse, so this is good, okay? But please, guys, anyone that's going to give birth, I need you to please be supportive of one another. And you may encounter a rough delivery, but everything will be okay. Okay. I'm going to start making clarifications here. For those of you that are pregnant or trying to get pregnant, it's going to happen, but you just might have a troubled pregnancy. So and you know, some of you guys, I see a pregnancy that people are not happy that you were pregnant. And some of them are actually willing to express this to you and be vocal and like, you know, that this is not what they want. And this is why this Four of Pentacles is, you're so protected, you know? Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. Wow. Okay. So my first clarifier is here to say, call your spirit home. Now, normally, call your spirit home, I would say careful, because there could be a death, right? That's normally what call a spirit home means to some people. Because this is the clarifier for the Four of Pentacles. You know, the Four of Pentacles represents a home. It represents protection, four walls, and manifesting and creating a home, right? So again, as you guys are creating a home or expanding your home, expanding your family, with this pregnancy that you're being very protective of, and you should, right? If you're not being protective of this pregnancy, please start right now. What I'm getting is that what I'm interpreting is for you to actually call upon your spirit guides, your God, regardless of what religion you're in, whoever it is that whoever your higher power is. I need you to take some time and call him home. Home, yes, meaning your physical home. Home meaning your internal body, your intuitive being, your internal state. Especially if you're a mom and you're gonna give birth, I need you to be in absolute tranquility, as drama free as possible. I need you to be zen. I mean, light your candles, wear your favorite perfume. I need you to be zen. I need you to be zen, okay? So that's your clarifier. I want you to say thank you. Remember what I said for this pregnancy. There is so much opposition to this pregnancy. A lot of you guys, and again, this is for water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. A lot of you guys know already that some people are just not happy about this pregnancy and this new life coming forward. But remember how I told you with the moon card, here's mom and dad talking to the moon. Fertility is going to be created. Be thankful in unison for your relationship and what you can create. And remember, I asked you, call your spirit home, right? Talk to your spiritual guides. You and your partner are standing at the door of your home here. Okay, so I hope this is you're all this is all making sense to you. We do have change of scenery, meaning I feel like today is going to be a very important factor on how things are going to move forward. Scenery doesn't necessarily mean physical. It doesn't mean that I need you to go get into another house or go and, you know, buy another house or move out of your apartment. It doesn't have to be physical, okay? Especially if your mom change your scenery mentally, what you picture, how you interpret things, okay? Because we do have this death card in reverse. Makes sense, guys? And just really quickly, um, this reading can also be in regards to as far as your career. There's gonna be major changes. It could be that you were the one that someone was trying to be let go of, or you were being set up in a certain way. Any teamwork that you were being either ignored or not really being included, you're gonna come in and actually get things done. And I almost feel like it's because of you that things are going to, that your presentations or the outcome of this group teamwork exercise project that you're working on is going to actually succeed. So if this is your case in a career matter, this project is going to change your life. For sure. For sure. Wow, what a heavy reading. Sorry guys, you know, sometimes when I do readings, there's one thing I need to focus on and that's it. So, yeah. So your positive affirmation for the day is modify. So like I said, remember how I told you, mom, specifically you, the mom, the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, I need you to change how you interpret things. If you're gonna have a tough delivery today, if you go into labor today and you have a tough delivery, I need you to not under any circumstances entertain the negativity. You understand me? Stay positive. Okay, so I need you to modify the way that you think, the way that you're seeing things, how you react to a possible negative, to a situation that could have a possible negative outcome. If you stay focused and you stay positive, you'd be surprised just how much and what you can manifest and or change. Woo! Water signs. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Wow. Wow, that was a tough reading. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Just bear with me. Wow, that was tough. That was a very tough reading. Wow. Okay. All right. I'll continue. Let's go. Of course, since I just lit up my incense, I'm gonna do fire. Let's do fire. Fire. Wow. Wow. I feel like I have to go into meditation after that reading for water sign. All right. Fire, fire, fire. Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. Wait. All right. Aries, Leos, and Sag. Whoops. That was not a good shuffle. Wow. Water signs, what did you do to me today? Wow. All right. Fire signs. Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. All right. Aries, Leos, and Sag. Aries, Leos, and Sag. All right. Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius, my fire signs for today, 6/21. Your focal point is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. In reverse, guys. In reverse. So, we have the Four of Swords, the Nine of Cups. Wow. And the Four of Wands in reverse. What is going on? Your whole deck is in reverse. All right. So, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Um, I understand that what we want is to obtain our goals, to get what we want, what we know that we deserve. And that's okay, and that should continue to be your focal point. But today, you're either going to feel that you're losing in the game of obtaining your goals or creating what you want. But I need you to not quit, okay? You have the Four of Swords in reverse, and this is actually a good thing. So, look at the Four of Swords right side up, right? We're talking betrayal. We're talking about you're sleeping and you don't see things coming your way. Like, you just don't even see it, right? So, because the Four of Swords is right, it's in reverse. My fire signs, I need you to understand that this is not the end, okay? Although you may feel that right now, today, maybe things are not going your way. Maybe you're going to have a hard day. Trust me, you're okay. You're good, okay? In fact, I would even look at this card as your past. Almost like that could have been a situation in the past, and that's why now that today you may feel that you're not being as productive, or you have not been able to obtain or be in the place that you want to be in for today. You may think of previous examples where you were betrayed, where you were held against a corner with no options and you failed, and you didn't even see it coming. But no, this is in reverse. Your Four of Swords is in reverse, meaning your eyes are extremely open, right? Because right side up, your eyes were closed. You were sleeping. You didn't even see it coming. But we are talking about in reverse. So you're good. Okay? For today, we have the Nine of Cups. Let me tell you something about the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups can be deceiving. So when you look at the Nine of Cups right side up, you see how happy he is. You see how he has them aligned. He has like a protocol here. He has a system going. He's sitting down. He feels that, I'm the Nine of Cups. I'm just a step away, right? Negative. That can be very deceiving. It's almost like that's who somebody can be portraying to be. But you have it in reverse. So what I'm getting, fire signs, is that your emotions, you no longer have control of them. And you no longer have the power to sit like this Joker looking guy, putting this facade, putting this storyline, like making people think that you have yourself all aligned emotionally. You don't. And you don't have the power over your emotions anymore. Things are just going to start pouring out. So I need you to be careful with this, because I've already told you what your state is. Please know that this means that in order for you to not find yourself in a lot of trouble, what I will tell you is stay away from anybody who you feel that, because you have no control over your emotions at the moment, is going to bring chaos. Just stay away from them, okay? And finally, we do have the Four of Wands in reverse. I want you to pay attention to this. You have the Four of Swords and the Four of Wands in reverse. And in between, you have your emotions. So this is what I see between these cards. Okay? You have the Four of Swords in reverse. You're awake. You now see what's happening. You're not being betrayed. You see things so clearly, but because you're emotionally unable to take a grasp on your situation, you have the Four of Wands in reverse, meaning you feel cornered. You feel entrapped. I feel entrapment. I feel like maybe somebody entrapped you, and through emotions and the emotional disturbance that whatever it was that other person did to you, you feel like you have no way out. Okay? And this is why today your Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. And yes, even though you may be a male Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, just because you have the Queen of Pentacles doesn't mean I'm not talking to you. You understand? So you may be putting at risk having a solidified and a strong home. And again, by home I'm talking physical home or internal home, right? Like your inner body. You're sacrificing this. You're putting it at risk. Let me get some clarifiers for you guys. Yes. So for your Four of Swords, you're seeing the truth. The truth is coming out. So your clarifier is here to tell you that you need to talk to your God, talk to your spirit guide. Wow, I've done already 1, 2, 3 signs, and they all are asking for spiritual guidance or spiritual connection. But yes, speak to God. Make sure that you are absolutely clean. Look, she's even in a meditation pose. Just let it all out. If there is one person that you need to have, and pardon what I'm about to say, diarrhea of the mouth with, is with your spiritual God or goddesses, your spiritual guide, whichever applies. For your emotional distress, I don't want you to take any offense to it, okay? Yes, you are an emotional wreck at the moment, and that is a possibility. But instead of being offended about it, like, oh, how could they do this to me? Oh my God. Oh, how come she did this? How come he did that? Instead of you focusing on that, accept the fact that it hurt, regardless of what it was that was done or where you are in the process of healing. Accept it, take no offense, talk to God, and then I want you to move forward and just speak with love. Okay? Now, my Aries, I almost feel like this is you. I almost feel like this is you. I don't think that either one of this people that are a couple, I don't think that's Aries. Aries, this is you right here. It's almost like there is a message that you will give to a couple. I almost feel like for career-wise, whatever process it is, someone is going to benefit from what you're going through. Because you're going to share this story. You're going to do this. I had an interruption. I feel, I see, you're going to be able to tell your story in the future. And this goes for anybody, whether this is a relationship issue, a health issue, whatever you're going through, trust your process because you're going to be able to tell your story, and your story is going to help people in the future. Okay? My fire signs, I'm going to give you your daily affirmations for today, okay? Yeah. So we have negativity. So what I said, here we go with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You have to let go. You have to let go and don't feed into the negativity, because your story will make sense to you in the future, and it will be able to help others because you'll be able to share your experience and make a difference in other people's lives. Okay, my fire signs? Let's see here what we have. My earth signs. Hi, Earth. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. This is my last element. I did air, water, fire, and now I'm on Earth. All right, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. All right. All right, so Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgos, your focal point for today, we have the Hangman in reverse. Well, that could be a good thing, right? We have the Page of Wands in reverse. Judgment, right side up. And the Nine of Wands. Interesting. So, you're coming out of some deep-ish, okay? And it's almost like, do you see the light around his head? Although he's the Hangman, right side up, we're switching that. We're no longer in that position because we're coming out. You're just coming out. I mean, we have the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands here, which I'll get to, but you're just starting to almost see the light. You're coming out of it. You're getting new information. The truth is coming out. If you ever doubted a thing or two, believe that what is coming to you, and it's almost, I see a puzzle. It's almost like my earth signs. You guys are putting puzzles together and things are starting to make sense. I do feel it's going to piss you off. I do see some anger because this Nine of Wands, he does not seem happy. But things are coming to light and things are at least at minimum, although it may alter your emotional state, you're getting the true story now, okay? And you are moving forward, okay? So we do have the Page of Wands in reverse. This is who you were in the past, right? And if you were to compare a page to a queen, I'm glad that the Page of Wands is in reverse. It is in your past. So with the Page of Wands, it's almost like, let me put it to you this way. You see how deserted the Page of Wands looks? It's almost like she's gonna plant her first wand on this desert looking area, and she has so much work to do ahead of her, right? But it's in reverse because it passed. That's no longer you. You're no longer a page. Whatever it was that you just went through, that you're coming out of, you were in it as a page, innocent. You were blinded. You didn't have all the information you needed. You were, I want to use the word stupid. I do think that my earth signs, because earth signs tend to be so rigid, I do feel that you may think that you were stupid, but you weren't. You were misinformed. You had misleading information. The people that you've been dealing with, they were not true to you. They weren't. So here you are trying to move forward and, start planting your wands and keep that fire and that passion and that desire to achieve your goals, whether relationship, career, even health-wise, But you were misled. And that's okay because you know what? We have the Judgment card. So when I tell you that all of this is coming out and it is going to be in your favor because the Judgment card is right side up for you. This Hangman is in reverse. You understand me, earth signs? This is a very big deal for earth signs because you guys are so hard on yourselves that this is so good. And you've been so hard on yourself that you probably hung yourself because you were just too difficult on yourself. But nonetheless, we do have the Nine of Wands in the future. So here you go, earth signs. You just went from planting one wand to now we have 9. Look how far you've come. You went from being in reverse to now we're right side up, still looking to the future. And like I said, you may have um this may piss you off, but the truth is coming out. And I want to show you something very interesting that I'm seeing here. With your page of wands, notice how there is no light. There, it almost seems like a cloudy day, right? Pay attention to the light on judgment. Pay attention to the how the clouds are almost at the bottom, almost like at the horizon, and the skies are clearer here. And look at the light on the hangman. Okay? Everything is coming to light. This is really good, earth signs. I'm really happy for your reading. This is a really good reading. Rejoice. Rejoice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep. So, you know, there's definitely a breakup here. Yeah, there's definitely a breakup, you know, whether this is a sibling rivalry, regardless of the situation, there's a separation, there's a breakup, and it's okay. Notice how everybody here is alone, right? This hung man is alone for your focal point. Your first clarifier for the page of wands is a clarifier. Remember how I told you that in the past you were just building, you were creating, and you just had that one wand, but you planted it, so it's okay, and you were innocent. So even though you may have planted things that you no longer want or wish you didn't have, for example, a child, not that you don't want the child, it's just like now you feel stuck, like, oh my god, so now what do I do? You know, this relationship is over, now I have a child with this man, I can't technically move away and cut communication, right, in a situation like that, or vice versa. But you created, nonetheless, you did create. But look how pretty your creations are coming about. And you're going to continue to create, because again, since there's light coming in through the hangman in reverse, so much truth is going to come through that the creations that you started doing, they may be shifted. You know, you might have wanted to start designing a swan, but you're going to end up designing, I don't know, an elephant. Okay, things may change, the course of action may change, but trust me, it's for the betterment of the total outcome, and for you too, because now you're dealing with the truth. Okay, nonetheless, you see that she's doing separations. You always stand in your truth regardless of what happens. If any of you guys have course, I have clients, if you guys have any court issues, court cases, any, if some of you guys have any court pending issues, if you have to go to court, if you're going to look forward to closing a case, maybe there's a lawsuit that's been hanging for a while, it's no longer hanging. We're gonna come to a conclusion. Always tell the truth. You hear me, earth signs? Earth signs are too rigid. Once you start playing around with lies, you're too hard on yourself to begin with. Like, you earth signs, you guys are not good liars. Just don't do it. Tell the truth and just be thankful. Or my next clarifier, thank God. Just be thankful because you have been able to stay true with yourself even throughout your innocence. Now the scenarios have changed because the truth is coming out. You're gonna get new information. So don't alter your truth. Just be thankful that it's coming out. Okay? And if you guys are in court, this is going to go in your favor, by the way. Okay, but nonetheless, I definitely see separation. See here, I almost, oh my God, I see a divorce. Look how sad she is. It's like, yep, you have to sign that paper. But it's okay. It's okay. You're going to be okay. And even through this clarifier, you see that the ship sailed, the ship left. But it's okay. It's okay. There is good in what's about to happen, for sure. There's going to be better days, so don't worry about it. Yes. Look at your positive affirmation for today. Earth signs, my Capricorn, Taurus, and my Virgos. Release. Let it go. This is a great way for me to finish my readings. Release, guys. Just let it go. It's happened. We're no longer controlled by it. And now we're going to be able to have new beginnings. Let that ship sail. It's okay. You're left on the island. Okay. Enjoy the island. Wow. I like this, Earth. Look how pretty. Release. I love it. All right, guys. I'm going to save this this reading. So whoever was not able to see me live, that's okay. I'm not crazy about the live numbers or anything like that. As long as you guys are able to see my readings at some point throughout the day, you know, wherever it is that I fit in your schedule, I'm okay with that. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. All of my information, all of my contact information is on Instagram. So if you just go at Indom Quest, you'll be able to get my phone number, my online booking schedule, payment options, email, all that good stuff. So for now, all I will ask is that you like my video, right? Click that like button at the bottom and share. Definitely share, share, share. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow.